Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, or I suppose to be precise, Dragon Age Awakening, because last time we started this brand new DLC campaign, and it turns out that yes, having finally showed up, the Orlesian Grey Wardens are all already bloody dead, due to a super intelligent talking Darkspawn, which is certainly something a bit on the concerning side, shall we say. And today, well, first up, we've got to get the lay of the land. Lots of people want to give me submissions, and on top of that, I need to get to know Anders better, figure out whether I actually trust him, find out what Ogren's been getting up to the past few months, and I'm guessing we've also got, yes, there's some guy and also an ambassador, so I'm guessing one of you's a shop, right? Oh, and personal storage too, so I can get rid of the giant pile of stuff I'm holding. Spectacular. Okay, that's a bit better, yes. So, best we start with the devil we know, Ogren. Are you hanging out right next to the giant cask? Because, oh, never change, you magnificent bastards.
What?
Okay, he just wants to get drunk.
I was just keeping my nose to the dust, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around. That's when they strike.
Despite my better judgment, I am slowly coming around to like Ogren. Yes, and you're absolutely right, by the way. Schliets are terrifying.
Right. You've heard of them. Pants that eat your eyeballs. After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs.
I truly hope there are Schliets, and there's a super rare random encounter where you can fight them. That would be amazing. And, yes indeed, they lay eggs in your empty eye sockets.
Come on, what kind of moron you think I am? Schliets don't lay eggs. That's preposterous. Thought to fool me, did you?
Oh, BioWare, they always keep the best comedy writing for the expansions and DLC, don't they? Okay, we've also got some weapon stands and weapons hanging about here, so... Okay, decent one-handed sword and tier 3 mace, no need to rush to that. Though on the other side of the room, we've also got ourselves armor stand with, okay, tier... Ooh. Did there used to be tier 8? Because I swear I've not seen tier 8 before. Oh, and hello, Saxy. We've got ourselves, a trickster's tunic and... Hang on a second. My superior armor has rune slots? Does it? Did it always? Have I just been wandering around with runeless armor for no reason this entire time? Maybe armor runes are new in this expansion. I'm going to say that so I feel less embarrassed, but I will say, this here armor, given I'm not gaining the, set bonus of the Wade armor anymore, giant pile of defense, which is going to more than make up for the loss of dexterity, bonus to armor, bonus to physical resistance. Yeah, I'll be taking that. Now, where's Sandal? Because I need somebody to do some enchantment on this here armor, apparently. Right, you look like a shop, buddy. Okay, nothing too exciting in weapons, but I will say, better staff for Anders, potentially. Oh, but never mind, way more exciting. That is a lovely ring. For a mage, that's really nice. Ah, hang about. I have been picking up new runes, but these runes are armor runes, gotcha. So I just need to find somebody who can install them. Oh, and here's exciting. I can now apply my own heraldry to a shield. No, I don't have a shield, but if I did, that'd be really cool. What's maybe more exciting is, yes, the Manual of Shadow. Now that I've got to be wanting. And here we go, how to make your own runes, tracings, that you can buy from a shop, but I won't bother for now, not least as I can't afford them. And yes, while I could save up for Legionary Scout instead, I really feel like, my character, being an assassin, it's got to be Shadow. Bonus dexterity, bonus attack, oh yeah, I'm flipping having that. Also, I just realised there was a level up button there, which is why I was able to do that, which is magnificent. and now I can see what the new talents are. So, okay. Sustained ability. Every time I'm a hit, the interest in me goes down. That's really good. If I start getting, yes, 200 attack, then I can just say, no, you can't see me anymore. Naff off. Now that's brilliant. Create a me that the enemies will attack instead. So, okay, Shadow is partly all about getting out of trouble. Meanwhile, Shadow Striking, if I am in that Shadow mode, then yes, large bonus to backstab damage, but permanent bonus to melee crit chance anyway. Not bad at all. And finally, Pandemonium. So, oh my. Basically a giant area of chaos. I love it. Okay, so as it turns out, some of the new expansion powers are really, really good. Yeah, I'm feeling like what I might do is take this line up to Fine Vitals, and then maybe leave these last two alone, and go over to Shadow instead, because that just seems hilarious. Right, so I've checked in with the drunk, now the blood mage, and oh bloody hell, this is not going to end well for me, I feel.
Should we get a move on?
No, Anders doesn't want to chat right now, so alright, who are you?
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need?
Oh, yes actually, please insert stuff into my armor. So, to go with the runes I've already got, I will take a +2 willpower rune, because that is pretty darn nice right there. And then, okay, I'm gonna ask if she can enchant something, but I am ready to be disappointed.
Of course.
No, you're supposed to say enchantment. So, I will take a tiny bit more armor, I'll take a bit more constitution, not bad at all, and I'll take a tiny bit more willpower, because yeah, that's more stamina, and I need that for my giant pile of abilities. Okay, that's everybody down here, nice and happy, aside from, ooh, tracings, la-di-da, and on top of that, gifts. Now, poetry inspired by the Fade. Okay, Anders, that's gotta be for you, right? Here you go, buddy.
You shouldn't have.
Alright, so +5, meaning he likes it, but he doesn't super like it. Also, I've got this here flower, which I was supposed to give to Leliana, but we kind of broke up, then I forgot. So, would you like this flower?
You shouldn't have.
Okay, he actually did. Do you like maps, by the way? Because I'm sitting on a giant pile of maps, and I never figured out who to give them to.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, he's sort of, but not hugely into maps. I'm guessing Ogren is not into maps, so here you go, have some more maps.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, that's getting less and less, diminishing returns. But +16, hopefully, he won't immediately stab me in the back. He'll wait for a good dramatic moment when he reveals, in fact, he was evil all along, because he is a blood mage, and when a blood mage is not bloody evil all along. Right, you guys, what have you got for me? Because it would appear I've got, yes, a trio of quests to do. So make sure they sound interesting, otherwise I might just not bother.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Wolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Wolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
Okay, so, hang on. Whitehouse, that's, yeah, that's like Grey Warden headquarters. Though I don't know precisely where it is, it's just a very long way away. So you guys are finally bothered showing up.
Not Whitehart itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
Okay, so, right, there are Darkspawn, but sometimes the consequences of Darkspawn, a collapse in trade or agriculture, could actually be worse than the Darkspawn themselves in terms of, yeah, knock-on effects, starvation, etc.
A short-term thinker sees only immediate financial loss. But without essential supplies, we can expect mass starvation and anarchy. In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
Okay, so it sounds like we've got a brand new big city to explore. Very exciting. So, okay. Interesting, and also, what does the First Warden care about? Who's the First Warden?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no.
Okay, a bit dry and mercenary, but I do see the point you're making. Yes.
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
Oh gosh darn it, why does everybody keep bringing up griffins and then shoot down my hopes of riding one? If I don't get to ride a griffin by the end of Inquisition, I am going to be cocking furious at BioWare.
The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here.
Okay, so I see what's going on. They can't send, like, a full army, but a handful to help and a couple of admin staff to assist. This place has officially got to stand on its own merits to be acceptable to the local population. Gotcha. Okay, so there's one mission, but, it did sound a little bit on the dry side. Let's see if you've got something more sexy and exciting.
Commander,
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
Okay, so, yes, where were you during the attack, by the way?
My predecessor, Captain Rullins, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep.
Okay, now, for some reason, my spidey sense is going off while speaking to this guy. I don't trust this lad. Not 100%, so... Alright, just keep an eye on him, potentially.
Barely any, truth be told, and none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this.
Okay, the suggestion might be I can go and find new troops, recruit them, bring them back here, build, not an army, but at the bare minimum, a garrison, perhaps. And, yes indeed, Darkspawn leader, talking, potentially of interest, I don't know.
That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot.
Alright, check out the new Captain of Foreboding comments over here, Lardy Flippin' Dar.
I talked with the dwarf Voldrick earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldrick suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep.
Okay, so we know they're good at tunnelers, and we know, say, in that tower, in Ostagar, they came in from below. Same basic deal here. Makes bloody sense, yes.
The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
Okay, hang on. Maybe that basement thing wasn't what he actually wanted to talk about, because that does kind of sound like a big deal. Like, I should go straight down to the basement to investigate that, but apparently he's more interested in a wild tale told by a couple of hunters.
These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Okay, so... yes, indeed, Darkspawn breeding ground. Oh, bloody hell. Have we got another one of those brood mother things, potentially? Because that would explain why there was still Darkspawn pouring out everywhere, even though I've taken out the Archdemon. Okay, where's Colbert?
Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate.
Okay, so it sounds like what we need to do, regardless, is go to the city of Amaranthine. We've got stuff to do there. By any chance, do you have a lead that's also in the nearby city of Amaranthine?
Ole sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Okay, we've still got a warden, potentially.
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Flipping called it! Okay, so do we know precisely what he was looking for, or whether he found anything?
He did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel.
Okay, so not much useful there. I'm guessing he also didn't share why they weren't just nipping back underground as apparently they should be.
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Oh. Hang on. Hang on. In every previous Blight, when the Archdemon gets killed, the soul goes into a Grey Warden, the Grey Warden dies, and thus the Horde dissipates. But we did something different on this occasion, in order to ensure that me and Alistair got to stay together as a lovely couple. I agreed to let a witch create a god baby, and she said the soul would survive. Oh, bloody hell. Have Morrigan and me just ruined everything? Because I'm worried that Morrigan and me just ruined everything, potentially.
A while back, they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
Okay, hang on. Who are you and where am I, precisely?
Should you wish to see him, the recruit, thief, is in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Okay, that's great, but again, who are you?
Just give me a moment.
Okay, letters for the commander. Ooh, subquests, lovely. So, one of my vassals, apparently, yes, his daughter has been kidnapped and 30 sovereigns is the ransom. Well, unfortunately, I don't have that much money. What I do have is a rather powerful mage and a couple of good stabbing sticks. So, okay, abandoned chantry by Forlorn Cove. We'll go and stab those bastards. And some person who wants me to help out with, yes, a Templar who tries to take care of the Darkspawn but can't do it by themselves. So, okay, submissions and more submissions. We'll get on with that too, why not? And you are, hang about. Oh, you're just a private. Got it. So, apparently there's more people that just... Oh, bloody hell. Look, we've got enough going on right now. Okay, I've got enough missions. Stop giving me more. Oh, there's bloody exclamation marks everywhere. Okay, bare minimum. Apparently, yes, the dungeons and thus that rogue are down here. And I do need a 4th member before we head out to the city, so go on, why not? Let's meet somebody new.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Ah, you were already in prison when the attack came. Gotcha.
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Okay, so we're dealing with somebody very, very tough indeed. Alright, buddy. Let's me and you have a chat.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Okay, first up, before we actually, speak to him, let's make sure we know what's going on. And, ooh, soap on a rope. Okay, so a gift for somebody who needs a bath. Well, probably Ogren, to be honest, though we wouldn't appreciate it. And prisoner's effects, so, okay. You've got some fancy stuff, buddy. So, as we suspected, he's a rogue and an archer. And he comes with a tier 8 longbow, not terrible. Ornate gloves, bonus to dexterity and to armor, not bad at all. Basic boots and the bear's embrace. So, okay. Comes with dexterity, armor, physical resistance. Yeah, my armor would be just a little bit better. So I'm guessing that's going to be your gear if I decide to let you out, buddy. So, hello, Nathaniel.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
Okay, so somebody is being a bit sniffy, but no matter what he says, I did just save the world, actually. Screw the flip out of you.
Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
We've got a baby Howe, and you've opened up with the wrong line of argument. Yes, I do remember your father. You know why I remember your father? Because he killed my father, and also my mother, and also my sister-in-law, and my nephew, and a whole bunch of other friends that I had while I was growing up, and Sir Gilmore. Let's not forget Sir Gilmore. Basically, everybody. Your father killed everybody I loved. So, yes, he deserved everything he got, you stupid bastards.
Your family was going to sell us out to the Orlesians.
Okay, no. We didn't do that, and we weren't going to. And seriously, why does everyone keep bringing up the Orlesians? Like, okay, Kaelin was interested in an alliance with Orlais, but we've seen no evidence that anybody else was even thinking about it. And an alliance with Orlais would not be the worst thing in the world, potentially. There are bigger problems, like, say, the Blight that almost killed everybody.
How could he? A Grey Warden stole into his estate and slaughtered him before I could even talk to him. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Okay, so that's kind of reasonable. Though when you say you didn't have the chance to speak to your father, like, there were months where he was just chilling out, doing his own thing, where I was busy subquesting. So you had time, buddy. You had plenty of time.
If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I don't know what happened with the Kuslans. It sounds like it was horrible. The entire war was. Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
Okay. I'm not 100% sure we can really trust this guy. In fact, oh, bloody hell. Okay, my entire team is potentially going to screw up or stab me in the back. Ogren is a drunk, and I kind of shot down his chance to get back together with an ex-girlfriend. Anders is a blood mage, and this guy, I murdered his father, and his father murdered my father. So there's a lot of bad blood. I feel like I cannot trust the team I'm constructing here. And, okay. Is there any chance you'd be willing to play nice to help rebuild your name?
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
Oh, that's not actually what I meant, buddy. I've got a lovely goblet full of murder juice right here. So, you want to drink that, you knock yourself out, buddy. And, yes, could we at least, maybe, be civil? Given both of our families have kind of murdered the other's family. We're pretty much even at this point.
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens here in my home.
As I say, murder goblet time, buddy. Murder flipping goblet, though. Okay. Let's see if he's, basically going to immediately swear revenge.
If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
Okay, that did sound like a threat to murder me, potentially. And, yes, you're not making the best case for yourself surviving or being let go right now.
I could lie, if you prefer.
You know what? I admire the honesty. It's stupid, but kind of admirable, yes. And he does make a fair point. Howe may have completely screwed up, but if this kid was, as he says, just elsewhere and didn't know what was going on, there's no reason that the sins of the father need to be revisited on him. So, okay, it sounds like you're a tough cookie, buddy.
I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
Okay, so he's not a drunk. Magnificent. That puts him one step ahead of Ogren immediately.
Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care?
Okay, I'm guessing you've got the assassin specialization. Gotcha.
Already? Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Yes, like every other nasty piece of work and reprobate in the land, we're bringing him into the Grey Wardens. Mag-flipping-nificent, though. Yes, it sounds like you didn't know who you were dealing with.
A Howe? He figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
Okay, so I'm bringing him in. We're going to see if maybe we can bring him back to the light. Now, this might go wrong. To be honest, the most sensible thing is possibly just to hang him. Because he has very specifically said, if you let me go, I will try and kill you again. But let's do this. Alright, bring him aboard. I need a bit more manpower. We are desperately short-handed.
You really want a Howe as a Grey Warden? You are a very strange woman. I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
I'm guessing he will. No one who's got that many lines before they do the joining goes on to die in the joining.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
I mean, he could just refuse to drink. If he refuses to drink, then, yeah, he could just have to be killed if he'd rather have that.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
Alright, we've got ourselves a brand new party member, Spec-flippin-tacular. Well, possibly not actually, but we'll have to flipping see him. Okay, I'm not done with the first missions you've given me yet. Okay, she just wants more merchants, so if I find a merchant, try and bring them back to the keep. Turn it into a bit of an economic hub.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendon Howe's vassals. Now they will be yours.
Oh, this is even better. Now Howe's son, who should, by right, be the new Arl, gets to stand off to the side and watch his vassals swear loyalty to me. Oh, this is magnificent, though. Yes, potentially they did help murder my family, presumably.
Al Howe was enough of a bastard to do that all on his own. But it is possible he had confederates. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Okay, so I might be being a bit too nice and fluffy and let's make everybody friends because, yes, I've just been specifically warned, hey, some of these people might wish you harm. So maybe I shouldn't have actually saved Howe's son. Might be a bit of a sting in the tail on that one, but bare minimum, I'm good at persuasion. Alright, our cause is one, let's be friends.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine, as is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmeralda, will be faithful to the Jarl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Okay, no one said anything too dodgy right there. Everybody was pretty on the nice and friendly side. Oh, bloody hell, there's so many people now. Ah, that was just them saying hello. Now I've got to introduce myself and try and make a good first impression and potentially root out the traitors if I think there are any. So, okay, I used a persuade check on you, buddy, didn't I?
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire.
Ooh, point me in the right direction. I will slaughter the Darkspawn. I am really, really good at that. So, okay, there might be a bit of a submission going on here, where I need to win these guys over, so at the end, they'll stay loyal to me, rather than, you know, staging a rebellion or something. So, okay. My father called you friend. Apparently, we know and like each other.
As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
Okay, he makes a very, very good point there, so... Okay. Darkspawn must be the focus of my attention. I'll send soldiers wherever they're most needed. Yes, that seems like a good diplomatic answer.
Then I pray to the Maker that your choices are wise.
Ooh. Okay, what does that mean? I might need to choose what to defend. Okay. Farmland or the city. And... I mean, the thing about cities is they are relatively easy to defend. Farmland is big and wide and open. So... yeah, he's right that if the food runs out, that's a problem. But if we've got plenty of food in the granaries, that might not be a problem for months, maybe years. Alright, can we speak to you, Sir Timothy? And apparently not. Right, Ban Esmeralda. I'm going to be honest. You have what strikes me as an evil face.
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected.
Oh yeah, she has an evil voice to go with her evil face. I do not flipping trust her. Okay, give me a good reason to do this.
Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander?
Okay. That's... ooh, this is tricky. She makes a good point, in one way, which is, if a city is torn down, it could take generations to restore, if it can even be restored at all. But, knock down some farmer houses, you can put them back up pretty easily. However, if he's right, and there are way more people in the countryside, the loss of life, if we just hide behind the city walls, could be much, much greater. I feel like we're backing him, because I just get the feeling she's evil and 100% killed my dad and he's nice and didn't. Right, at the back we've also got Lord Guy here.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Though apparently he doesn't really want to speak, fine. And Sir Tamra.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them.
Okay, so, yes. Can you give me names?
I cannot give what I do not possess. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
Ooh, now this is exciting.
Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Okay, just bear in mind, she herself could be part of that conspiracy. She could be framing the few friends I do have to get them out of the picture. Also, I'm highly suspicious of Lord Guy and Lady Morag, because I can't speak to them, but apparently, yes, they are important. Okay. So do I need to make a choice on the defense right now?
Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
Ooh. Ha 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 ha. That's tough. That's really bloody tough. I'm guessing protecting everything is a bad idea. Now, the city does have walls. And on top of that, yes, the population is lower than the farms. We're going in. We're going to defend the farms where apparently the people are. And I'm probably going to regret this, but we'll give it a go.
As you wish.
Job done right there. And I suspect this is going to be very bad for somebody.
Commander.
Okay, he does not care about that in the slightest, I see. Okay, so I've just checked in with this lad. And regarding the conspiracy, apparently I have options.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
Okay, so I feel like, yes, we do not have enough soldiers to make that happen. They're overstretched enough as it is. So, instead, yes, the Dark Wolf. Let's give it a go.
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
And with all that done, everybody clears out. So I'm guessing it's now time to head to the city, though. Ooh, portrait of a Howe.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here.
Alright, so I'm guessing you know this person.
Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn.
Okay, so not a happy family. Sounds like you don't actually like anybody in it.
That does qualify as a fond memory. I know, it's strange. I was in the Free Marches for almost 8 years. I don't have many memories of my family at all. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me.
Alright, can we do that? Apparently we can't do that, sorry. Right, before we go to the city though, yes, I need to potentially take some valuable stuff with me to sell so that I can hire the services of the Grey Wolf. Though apparently I can't see, oh dear. I can't see the value in this screen, unfortunately. Well, selling a bunch of trash I feel like I don't need gets me up to 11 gold. Hopefully I can afford him for that. Otherwise we might need to do a bit of sub-questing. Oh, Nathaniel. You actually need some stuff, don't you, though? Okay, we need to step outside for that. Gotcha. And as I suspected, yes, he can be an assassin, but... I mean, to be honest, I feel like, actually, an archer, because he clearly is an archer, is well served as a bard. I enjoyed having Leliana as a bard, so you, buddy, are going to be a bard. Though I'm going to hold back on the other, just because though I really did enjoy Ranger, and I'd rather you weren't an assassin, to be honest, but we can't take it back, I wouldn't mind seeing Legionnaire Scout, just to see how good it is down the line. Ah, bare minimum, he's barely been upgraded at all. Get him up to Song of Courage. I like Song of Courage. Song of Courage is great. Then, you know what? I'm getting somebody up to Mastery of Unlocking. Somebody gets to do that. It's going to be great. Scattershot. Scattershot is amazing. But before we get too excited, John, we've got a new line. So, sustained accuracy. So alright, at that point, bonuses to attack, damage, range crit, range critical damage, dependent on dexterity. Honestly, that does sound amazing. Then, arrow time. So intense focus slows the archer's perception of time, so effectively reducing movement speed of enemies who come near for as long as this mode is active. So, okay, just casting a slow radius, except as an archer, he shouldn't be near to the enemy, though I guess it gives him a better chance to get away. Then a special triple critical. Okay, fair enough. Then a shatter on top of that. Oh, blimey, that is good. Raining down arrows constantly over a certain area, but friendly fire. So, okay, basically Tempest, but arrows. You know what? I think we're having that, because that just seems pretty darn good. He's getting Master Archer right there. He's getting arrow time. He can't go any further. And we definitely want Scattershot, because I forgot to actually click on that, or rather I declicked it then reclicked it. One more to go. And we will give him... Oh, go on, why not? You can have the ability to, yes, gain the backstab benefits when an enemy is stunned, etc. Ooh, also, while I've got apparently one level up to do for Anders, give the lad mana drain, because he needs mana, damn it. And give Ogren spin around in a circle hitting everyone, because it's too hilarious not to take. And yes, I'd say for you, Nathaniel, we keep accuracy on at all times, because honestly it seems pretty damn badass. Just basically, yes, the skills you've already got, but better, and we keep Song of Courage on all the time too. I didn't actually bother looking at your stats, by the way, but yes, as I suspected, tons of dexterity, tons of cunning. You're fine, mate. Oh, flip me! I was just looking around outside. It's Master Wade, who made the armor I'm no longer wearing because I just, sold it for money. This would be a better reunion if I was still wearing the armor.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
Okay, so, apparently they've just decided to come along and sell me stuff. Magnificent.
If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Okay, so they need ore deposits. Gotcha. Find them, we can arm and armor our soldiers. Oh, and I'll tell you what, the lad's selling, and this is a really good deal. 3 dexterity and a massive increase to healing. Oh yeah, I'll be taking that, buddy. Together with more manuals for Guardian. Okay, and manual for focus. What is this? Oh! Oh my! A complete reallocation of everything. I do have 2 wasted talents in archery. I will never, ever, ever go. Let's do it. Let's flipping go. Oh, I've just had all my armor stripped off me. Magnificent. So, uh-oh. Does anyone remember what my original attributes were? Because I was just meaning to redo my talents. But now I can't remember what... Oh dear. Should Should have screen capped my attributes before I did this. Okay, so, I mean, this has got to have been pretty high, right? I mean, and this has got to have been relatively high too. And that's got to be about there, and I could probably do with some willpower. And how much strength do I actually need? Now actually, I could probably get rid of some of that. Hang about. Now, the cap I like is 14. Okay. And then the armor, that's 22. Except the number I see isn't necessarily the same as the... Oh, bloody cocking hell. Right, I need to get to 22 to put on the armor I like. Right there. But I need to get to 22 adjusted. So, okay, right now I am 13. Okay, I'm 13, starting at... Oh, I need to remember this. I need to do it all in one go. Okay. So that would suggest, as it was 11, adjusted to 13, do I have anything else that I'm planning to put on that boosts my strength? Because I'm guessing I don't. Yes, I do. The key to the city, which I took off for reasons I'm not 100% clear about. And I kept the ring. That was where that +2 was coming from. The Magister's Shield is good. I literally just bought this. So now my strength is 15. Meaning I need to be 4 under where I need to go. So that just needs to be 18. If that's 18, then I can equip all the armor I want to put on. Brilliant. My willpower needs to go up to, like, 20 odd. I like having, you know, a little bit of health. That was the problem with Zevran. He just died a bit too easy. Then dexterity, of course, needs to go up because I'm a bloody, you know, stabby person. And then cunning needs to go up because I get more damage out of my cunning. Then I've got 14 more to go. So I'll give myself maybe 24 constitution. I'll give myself a little bit more in the way of willpower. 40 dexterity is probably okay. I've got plenty of attack, meaning cunning is just... Okay, so that's my build now. Also, don't forget you're supposed to be good at, yes, all of this nonsense right here. And speaking, don't forget you're good at speaking. And I could actually now... Ooh. If I'm willing to give up my survival skills, now that that reindeer's already been sorted out, I could give myself, yeah, bonus health and bonus stamina. To be honest, do it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. And now I just need to remember all of this. John, you forgot to give yourself your specializations. Assassin and Duelist and Shadow. Yes. Luckily, I don't need to redo this. That got remembered. I do need to redo this, though. Okay, now we can do all of this. And actually, I don't need to bother with, yes, stealth. Do I need dual weapon mastery anymore? Arguably not. Then again, it does mean, yes, stamina costs for dual weapon talents are reduced. But, on the other hand, no, I need to actually unlock Flurry, just because that opens up the way to momentum. So, I need these two, even though Flurry I might never want to use again, just because it seems to be just normal attack with momentum, but slower. Then we've got, yeah, I never really touched this line at all. Dual weapon training, just get better and better and better and better. Yeah, get that in play. That's fine, right there. Leave Twin Strikes for now. We'll come back to that. Assassin is really important, up to Lacerate. I could give up Feast of the Fallen. John, you're swimming in talent points. You're fine. Then again, I never once used Feign Death. I could give up on that. And, okay, you definitely need, yes, lethality. And, hang on. Use Cunning modifier to affect attack damage. Okay, but you still need the strength for the armor, so it's fine. And then, evasion is, yeah, evasion's still good too. So I'm still at 13, but I need to take all of Duelist. All of Duelist is amazing. So now I've got 9. Okay, so I could go straight up to, yes, Twin Strikes and Fine Vitals. That's pretty good. Then Low Blow I don't have the, yes, Dexterity for yet, so leave that for now. Then again, I probably could have the Dexterity for that. Can I play with that right now? Because at the bare minimum, I'd like to put some clothes on because I'm cold. So, okay. Now I can put on all my gear. Love it. Okay, I'll take Feast of the Fallen. I've got the talent points for that. Then I can just take... Okay, Nathaniel can handle the stealing. Don't need to bother with that anymore. Because this means I could open up the exciting, sexy lines down over here. And to be honest, I can... No, I can't jump straight to Pandemonium. I'm not good enough on the old level count. But at the bare minimum, Shadow Form and Decoy sound hilarious. And that gives me plenty of space to go into, yes, Twin Strikes, into Fine Vitals. That's A-OK. I will take 1 rank of Sneak, just because it can be useful on occasion. You know what? I'm going to give some other new abilities a go. So, Heartseeker, basically kill weakened enemies or guarantee crit otherwise. And Ghost, just activate it and I can evade everything. Good, get out of jail free card. The other ability, because I've got 1 talent left and I've already done everything I want, I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to hold on to 1 talent because... yes, eventually I might start wanting to go deeper down these lines. So I'm just going to hold it for now. There we go. Absolutely lovely. Though, oh bloody hell, this all needs rearranging. What have I bloody done? Okay, this is ridiculous. But apparently we need to do a full screen embiggening at this point. The embiggening is getting out of hand. I really hope we don't have too much more to add, because I am out of space.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel, is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive.
I didn't actually know you had a sister, but okay. Apparently we can, flesh out your story. Why did you think she was dead, though?
I knew about my mother, and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask around the shops? Next time we're in Amaranthine?
Okay, he has got over this I hate you want to kill you thing really bloody fast. Oh my goodness, there's a tiny kitten. There's a tiny kitten and I want to pet it. And take the cat with me. I mean, would you like some fish first, maybe? And... I mean, did we... Okay, it went meow. Yes, we're taking the cat with us. I'm not sure where with us means. Like, do I just get a cat riding around on my shoulders? Because if so, 10 out of 10 game of the year. And... yeah, that's right, little baby. You're coming with me. And... oh my goodness, is it in one of my pockets? I have an adorable tabby kitten. And it's just in my pocket. And I can give it as a gift to any one of my choosing. Well, I'm not giving that to anybody. Alright, that's just my pocket cat now. And there's nothing you can do to change that game. Oh, and I think we just leveled up from picking up that kitten or unlocking a chest or something. So, Anders just picked up a brand new spell. And, I'm gonna be honest, yes. Death Siphon. Sounds nice and evil, so it's on brand. And, once again, it's a way of restoring mana. So, when he starts getting low on mana, at 50% he mana drains, at 25% he uses a potion, and when he gets down to 10%, then again, actually, that should probably be the other way round. Potion as last resort, Death Siphon up front. There we go, much better. But we're not done yet, because, yes, hang on. Voldrick. Someone mentioned your name, but I can't remember why.
The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the Vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna regret this. How much?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
Okay, so 80, make do, I'll decide later. Bloody hell. 80, that's a lot.
Don't take too long about it. It'll take a while to rebuild, and the Darkspawn aren't patient.
Okay, giant pile of money. Gotcha.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
Yes, I'm aware. In the basement. I'm surprised we're not more panicked about this. Well, I'm glad to have found the one sane person in this keep who's actually worried about that. So, okay, take me to it, let's do some stabbing. And thus begins It Comes From Beneath. Okay, so, yes, pockets of Darkspawn, I was well aware of that, and again, I'm very surprised no one else was concerned about this.
Always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm naked, I don't.
I mean when you run from the circle. Robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
I'm not sure what I make of Anders, to be honest. Like, I appreciate the fact that most mages, especially blood mages, are just emo mopey murderers, and he seems a bit of a joker, but yeah, I feel like he's hiding something beneath all the jokes and sarcastic quips, and I'm curious what that is. Ooh, and we've got a Mabari right here. Okay, greatly distressed and uh-oh. Have you been biting Darkspawn and thus have got their bloods? And yeah, buddy. I'm guessing you're not doing so hot. Oh, game, this isn't fair. Don't make me euthanize a dog just after giving me a kitten. That's just mean. And a small scroll. Okay, that's unexpected. What's going on with this dog? A woman named Adria writes she's taken refuge in the lower levels. Oh, was this dog like a messenger?
Adria? She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Okay, so apparently we've now got to also rescue not only your sister, though she might not need rescuing, she's just, you know, married a shopkeeper somewhere, but your sort of adopted mother or something is down here. And so far, nothing too dramatic. But jewels! Excellent! So, just help myself to all the jewels. And I'm guessing there's going to be... Oh! That'll be for Ogren. Right there, he loves that. Another letter. Response from Rendon Howe. Okay, Lowen, we can't afford an insurrection. Put any troublemakers in chains. Do whatever it takes to weed them out. Whatever it takes, Lowen. Who's Lowen?
It's a little dark, isn't it?
Well, Nathaniel's not willing to talk, so I'm guessing there's more than Darkspawn horrors down here. Still, lots of nice little side rooms, which is very welcome. Let's just keep on keeping it. Oh! Alright, chill out, buddy. Chill the flip out. Just toss some dirt in his eyes, and there you are. You're now stunned. Right, let's see how good Johnny's these days. And boom, boom, boom. Oh, buddy. Buddy. This is bad news for you. Hit him with the brand new upgraded twin strikes, and that was good right there. Problem is, yeah, for the time being, we're not doing so much. Heartseeker, activate, and boom! Not enough to get the kill because he wasn't like a super weak enemy, but okay. The new team is... Oh, hang on. Sorry, there was another one right there. Just keep stabbing him. I think we're fine. Those guys can handle that. I'm just going to, you know, read some codex entries and whatnot. Oh, hang on. The Great Strife. Ruadan, shaman of the people, turned from the gods who had ever sheltered him. This doesn't sound like chantry stuff. By any chance. Well, that's a shrine to Andraste, but... Is there heresy going on in this basement? Andraste was bathed in fire before the Maker's eyes. Yes, she was burnt, that's true. So, am I supposed to be doing something? Does anyone maybe have a fire spell? I'm not sure anybody's got a fire spell, because I'm getting the feeling I'm supposed to be... Oh, hang on. John. There's a torch right there. And... oh my. We're finding some secrets right here. And superb health potion. Spectacular. Together with the excitingly named ring, the Tingler, which I'm not 100% sure is actually supposed to go on a finger, but let's just leave that right there. And we've also got what looks like ghouls up ahead. Okay, this place is... oh, blimey. Okay, don't worry. It's only ghouls. They're not going to be able to do much. And activate the big dual swing. Ho-ho! Oh, yeah. For some reason, some of these people are turning into monsters. And please get into a better position to help out if you'd be so kind. Right over there. I flipping love it. John is doing a magnificently good job. Down everybody goes. Oh yeah, no trouble yet. Giant swarm of them, but we're okay. Right, guys inside this cell. Why are there zombies? No, sorry, John, ghouls. Ghouls means people who've been exposed to the flesh of the Darkspawn. Suggesting maybe these guys were forced to eat or drink something against their will? Who knows?
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
No. First, what's going on? And to be honest, yes, it's more dangerous out here for now.
Really? Maybe we'll just stay here. Rotting bodies don't smell half as bad as the food they give us.
Okay, so... oh, was that... I do hope that wasn't a permanent decision, because now I can't speak to them again. So... probably should have let them out. More Howe correspondence, though. More secrets. And Delilah. Now, you've got to want that, buddy. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed that Nathaniel starts neutral, rather than, like, -100. Here you go, mate. Delilah's letters.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Okay, I was expecting a special cutscene, but whatever, eh? And yes, we've definitely got, torture dungeons down over here. Oh, and down in the deep roads. Oh dear.
No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
I feel like there's no way, actually, no. I'm so sorry, but your day's about to get, worse before it gets better. So, alright, we just need to get her distracted for a second. No, no, no. And then she's temporarily stunned. I need you to be over here so the entire group of them can be frozen in just a moment. Right there. Good. Good, good, good. John, just get up the side of them. For some reason, this guy is hanging out at the back, so let's just finish him off nice and quick. Oh, John is so fast these days. I love it. And now just finish off all her friends. There's the Mind Blast, which has been programmed onto this guy. Very, very nice indeed. And I think she's already dead, right? Oh, Nathaniel. I'm sorry, mate. Oh, but on the plus side, there's a deposit for Wade.
It's a little dark, isn't it?
I'm gonna be honest, I thought you'd have more to say about the, death of your adopted mother, but fine. Ring of Mastery for spell power +10. Not bad at all, and yeah, I mean, that ought to go to Nate on sentimental grounds, but to be honest, Anders, that one's for you, yes. Oh yeah, +10 spell power, shove it on, love it. And a gold earring on this random night. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Anders, I've seen you wear a single gold earring. It's right there. So, are you now the person who wants jewellery?
You shouldn't have.
And as it turns out, yes. Yes, he does. Magnificent. Meanwhile, while we're just handing out gifts, Ogren, here's some booze.
That looks fine indeed.
Oh, he loves it. Another letter, my Lord Howe. Some of the men are not pleased with your plan. They will incite others against you. For the plan to succeed, our forces must be united. If word gets out, even one of them informs Kuzland, it will be your head on a plate. I say this with all due respect, sir. So, okay, we know not everybody was on board. Potentially some of the people down here in the torture dungeon were those who posed a risk. And yes, indeed, more ahead.
It looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
Okay, so would the cave-in be enough, or do we need to go clear it out?
This? Hardly. Give me a few dwarves and we could have her cleared in a week. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
And Drustes blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Okay, so I'm guessing, given he just said a week, we need to come back later. And there we go, back up top. So that's that taken care of, for now at least. Okay, so I brought news of the ore deposit back to Wade and Heron, but once again, soldiers are in short supply. He can make better armor, but for now, he needs more soldiers to guard the miners, so... Okay, get it done. I'd rather sacrifice the soldiers now than have them badly armored later.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heron, you abuse me so. It's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Okay, well on the plus side we get some really, really nice armor for our troops down the line. Well, that seems to be all we can do actually at Vigil's Keep for now. So, I'd say that's enough at the moment. Next time, we will be heading to Amaranthine, where we have got a bloody large amount to get done. We have got lost sisters and expensive informants. We need to earn some money so we can actually pay this guy to make the keep a bit more well defended, and multiple missions, people to track down, diddly dee. So, okay, a lot to be done. Hopefully you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, also, apparently you've either got a girlfriend or a daughter. Hopefully a girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
Really, hopefully a girlfriend. No! Stop walking around! Just stay still! Just stay still!
I don't know!
Stop doing laundry! There we go! How are you so bad at escaping from prison?